Hello, Demonisex here. And this is going to probably be the shortest video of the whole Holdiay Depression series. Because I'm not necessarily depressed as much as I thought I would be around this time. I'm more angry than I am depressed. I'll explain. It's just okay, first of all, a little backstory about why I haven't been on and why I haven't made a third video. I wanted to be this to be a 5-part series, and it still might be. Just reflecting on the holidays and why I hate it, and just what's going on up here. But as you all know, I don't have a good incentive of how to explain myself through my way I think. Because up here, it's like a pinball machine. It's constantly going different places. It's not a fun place to be, in my mind, especially when it's quiet and you can't do nothing but think. That could drive a person like me crazy, being bipolar and everything in between. Since Thanksgiving, I had suffer, I don't know, it's gastro something, but it's stomach flu, basically. So whatever that word is, it's stomach flu. I haven't been able to go for a long time after Thanksgiving. In fact, since Thanksgiving up until Saturday, I went 6 times. And let's just say I went to the hospital on Saturday, and the doctor felt around, my abdomen and below my abdomen. She says, "That's rock hard." And she says, "Well, she's like, I want you to take these over-the-counter medications." She wrote a list down, and she's like, "If you don't have a movement within a week, come back, and we may have to remove it or do something." Sorry if I was too direct there. I don't have a filter. It sucked, needless to say. But thankfully we won't have to resort to that, because I've been getting rid of it, and I've taken that laxative, and it took forever to finally work, but I'm not feverish today. I'm a little warm, but not as feverish as I was Saturday. I was 103. It was pretty bad, but I'm okay now. My mind's a little loopy, but other than that, I'm okay. So, no longer sick, and I'm glad about that, because I hate being sick. It's one of the least favorite things I have in this world, next to an anxiety or panic attack, which I had one on Friday. It was pretty bad. I took an Ativan, and it helped maybe this much, but my heart was still going, and my mind was doing this shit, and I was just stressed. My stress was peaked, and my body was not having it. I went for a walk and just breathed, and I told myself, well, this is the end. Goodbye, everybody. I shouldn't think like that during a panic attack, but sometimes you just can't help it anymore. Yeah, you may hear by the sound of my voice that I sound like tired. I've been stressed out, guys. I can't, mentally stressed. And I don't know what to do about it. One good thing happened. My mother finally called and apologized to me. And, sorry, my nose is running too. And I'm not necessarily... I accepted it, of course, because I'm her kid, but, what I feel in these areas, I can still tell it was an empty apology. But she basically, her excuse of calling me was to tell me my Aunt Barbara died. Like I give a shit. I don't care about my family. I don't care about my aunts or uncles. I haven't talked to my Aunt Barbara since I was 18. Why should I give a fuck if she's dead or not? Does that make me a heartless human being? Possibly. But we're so overpopulated that I just don't care anymore. People that I don't give 2 shits about, they could die, and it doesn't bother me. I mean, all my aunts and uncles, I was never close to any of them. They could all die. I don't care. I mean, I don't want them to, obviously. They have a place in this world, but it doesn't mean I love them or care about them. They can all just drop off the map and I'll just shrug it off. Well, I'm not close to any of them. And if that makes me a cold-hearted human being, then I am. I'm not afraid to admit my faults, flaws. Make up your mind, Scott. There's a, I guess a little both. I talk with my hands too much. Okay. I'll put them down here, so that way I don't sit there and wave them. I don't know why I do that. I take after my father did the same thing. I just talk with my hands. It's weird. I guess it's a nervous habit, something that you just grow used to over time. I went to Walmart the other day with my wife. First thing I see in the fucking door is this huge Christmas tree. And I said this, and other people were looking at me with a dirty look, and I basically gave them the finger, and they didn't respond. They just scuffed and walked off, which I was surprised. People in Oklahoma are pussies, yo. People down here are such cowards. They act like they're badass, but then when someone is like acting like a complete asinine asshole like myself, they back away. They're fucking cowards. Yeah, and it's funny. I'll tell you another story after this one though. So I went in there and I said, "God damn it! Why is this piece of shit out here? Someone should grab the flamethrower and burn this fucker down." And people were looking at me, and I said, "I mean the tree, numbnuts." And then they were just like, and I said, "Suck on this. When you get to the elbow, the ride's over." And they're like, "Pfft," and walked away. Whatever. Anyway, so we were there to get some. We just got the rabbit, and we had to give him bedding and food and water bottle. The whole hay. All those things for rabbits. And he's a cute little guy. I have some pictures. Maybe I can post them. Not in this video though, because I'm just too lazy. I don't feel like doing it. Maybe if he gets brave enough, I can put him on camera and hold him here, pet him while talking to you guys. Christmas music starts playing in the fucking loudspeaker, and I said, "Dear God, why did I have to come here and listen to this bullshit? I hate this stuff. I hate this song. I hate Silent Night. I hate Holy Night. I hate Silver Bells. I hate Christmas is coming to town. I hate Santa Claus is coming to town. I hate all this bullshit. I fucking can't stand it. I won't even turn on my goddamn radio because of that shit. Fuck that noise. I'm sick of it. It's so happy and jolly and frivolous." That helped a little bit. I hate Christmas music. I hate it. And everyone's like, "Oh, but Christmas is for the kids." Fuck the kids! Fuck them. I'm sick of them. They're overrated in this goddamn country. And then every cocksucker comes up to me, "Oh, you were a kid once." My dad nutted in my mom, okay? It's not my fucking fault that shit happened. It's theirs. She should have just kept her legs closed. He should have kept it in his pants. All this could have been avoided. But no. Through their selfishness, I had to be brought in this shitty world to deal with bullshit Christmas, bullshit adulthood, and everything that sucks in between. I'm sick of it. And I'm sick of every motherfucker who's like, "Oh, it's about the kids, it's about the kids." Fuck them. And one thing that's always put in perspective too, they're like, "Oh, well, he's bitching about kids. He's a kid himself." I have responsibilities. I pay my bills. I pay my taxes. I do neighborly things. I keep house. I keep stuff clean. My wife helps me. I have responsibility. Kids don't have responsibility. they just fucking go to school, learn nothing, come home, drive their parents nuts, play Call of Duty, and go to bed. Or if it ain't Call of Duty, then fucking mine shit. Or Minecraft, as some of you like that. Game fucking sucks. It's Legos in digital form. Bullshit. Why don't you fucking do the old school, hardcore way, buy a box of Legos, put them on the floor, and build something. Not some goddamn... Minecraft fucking sucks. I'm sick of people over glorifying that piece of shit game. I played it for 2 hours. That's all I needed. And I was like this. Reenactment. Oh yeah, I'm building a castle. That's how I was 2 hours later. It's fucking boring. For boring. It's like golf. A boring thing for boring people. I need a breather. Just a little breather. A little bit. So I heard nothing from my friends from Michigan. They have my new address. I made sure most of them had it, or some of them had it. I call my friends too. I've actually been trying to get a hold of them just to see how they're doing. No answer. You know, this is fine. This is perfect. Because I did anticipate this when I got married. I'm not going to lie. I anticipated that the people that I once talked to, once knew, once loved, were no longer going to be a part of my life. And I've anticipated that. It's sad. But at the same time, I kind of figured it was going to happen. Because it seems to happen in every fucking marriage out there. Well, I mean, some guys are lucky. They can remain friends with their lifelong friendships and still be married to their spouse. But here's the difference. I had to move down here. Because there was no way we were going to live with my mother. Living with her mom was bad too. I mean, it would have been shit either way. You know, but now that we live on our own, things are a little better. Oh, a lot better. We're not living under anybody's rule. You know, there's still some mess up here that needs to be cleaned, and I don't think he'll ever happen, because I pretty much have my thought of this world set in stone. And there I go again, talking with my hands again. Fucking hands. So, yeah, I hate. Anyways, the second story about Walmart. I went to Walmart one day with my wife. And my anxiety, I mean, I felt it right here in my temples. I was on the verge of having an anxiety attack. I told her, go in, do what you need to do. I'm going to stay in the car because I feel like I'm about to have an attack, and I think I'd rather be in the car so I don't flip out on people inside Walmart. She's like, okay. There's this woman acting like she was Miss Badass, right? And there's this old guy, veteran, which I have my mad props. I give major props to veterans. My father's a veteran, even though I don't agree with what he... There I go again. Jesus. Old habits die hard. My father's a veteran. I respect of what he did in the war, and I expect his service, but I don't respect him as a father because he hasn't been a real father to me for some time. That being said, this woman, or this veteran, he accidentally pushed a cart near her car, and she drove the... God damn it. She drove this, I think it was a Buick Century, and it was actually, you know, in really pristine condition. I don't think they make those anymore, but, yeah, so it was a Buick, and it was a Century. Nice car, you know. I drove one before. They're nice cars. And I drove a 97, 98. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. I was 20 years old when I drove it, and I'm 33 now. Yeah. So, nice car. And anyways, the guy accidentally pushed his cart in too close to the car, and she's like, "Excuse me, mister," you know, use that bitch, you know, that bitch tone. Those stupid cunts out there that like are constantly bitchy in their tone, you know, and they're like, "Excuse me, I don't appreciate putting your basket next to my car." And the guy's like, "Look, lady, that's the only place I have to put it." And he was right. There was fucking There was, God damn it, there was baskets all over the place. And there was other cars too. I mean, it was a busy day because it was near Christmas, go figure. And she's like, well, you need to find another place to put it. And he's like, and then he grabbed the basket, went towards her direction, put it in front of her, went on the side of the basket, basically and facing her, and he's like, tell me to do what again? I mean, he was, and she's like, oh my God, you have such an attitude. I don't need to take this from you. Then she turns and walks away. See, that's what I'm talking about. All the Oklahomans I've met in this fucking state are like that. They act like they're hard and they can beat ass, but they're weak as fuck. You know, people start shit with me, I tell them, bitch, I'm from the D. We don't fuck around, okay? If you want to play your little, try to act like you're a hard-ass Oklahoma style, fuck you, I'm from the North. I'm a Yankee, bitch, and I'll tear your ass down. Of course, I'm not exactly proud of being a Yankee for reasons that other people know, but I'm not going to mention that on video because I don't need. I mean, people should already know. If they don't know me by now, then whatever. But, you know, I have the Yankee in me. I'm not afraid to knock some motherfuckers out. I mean, sad thing is they always back down. And it's like when I'm revved up and I'm seeing, when I know most of you probably felt it. Damn it. I know it's getting redundant. I know. One day I'm just gonna have to like have my hands down here under my desk, right, and like staple gun my flesh to it so I don't move my fucking hands. You know when you get so mad that you see nothing but red and your target's within your sight, right? Yeah. And you're just waiting for that person to make a fucking move so you can go ahead and start launching your fucking arm bombs at them. Man, we're talking pow, 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 you know, or whatever the fuck. However you fight. I mean, my strategy always is try to, you know, if they swing at me, I try to either deflect or dodge their punch as best I can, and then I try to hit them draw as hard as I can so they stun, and I throw them on the ground, get on top, and just start wailing the shit out of them until they either had enough. There was a fight I had in my 20s with a guy at Boston Market. It was outside the job. He was at Blockbuster, and dude was drunk, making fat jokes. Basically, I ain't gonna go into detail because it's a story I'm not proud of. But let's just say when we got into a fight, he was calling me a bunch of fat jokes and shit. I threw my bike at him, and he fell down. And I got on him, and I started wailing on him. I said, say uncle, say uncle. Then finally, after the fifth punch, he said, uncle. And at that time, I grabbed my bike and I went home as fast as I could because I know the cops would be called. And I hid my bike from view from the house. And my mom's like, why'd you? She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'll explain to you in about an hour. I went and changed my clothes, took a shower because, I prepped chicken and that shit sticks to you like fucking glue until you're done with your shift, so we can go home, put on some clean clothes, and don't smell like dog shit anymore. And I explained it to Mom, and she's like, you can't be doing that. And I'm like, I don't fucking care. Fuck them. I hate when people fuck with me, because when they do that, then brings out the beast. And I think that happens to most of us. I'm the kind of guy who I don't like to fight. I mean, I know it makes it sound like that. I'm this guy who just wants to look for a fight. No. If people fuck with me, though, and they push me far enough to the point where I'm seeing red, then yeah, you better be ready for a fight, because I'm ready to fucking just go after your ass. But it's just adding to the problem, I know. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. So, it's just, I'm more angry than I am depressed. So I'm going to rename this video Holiday Anger. But it's going to be part of the depression series. Wait about a week maybe, and we'll do another one. Maybe there'll be an update. Maybe I'll have another story to tell. My wife's supposed to be getting me some beer this coming weekend, so hopefully maybe I can drink while doing it. We'll see. I don't know. I don't care. I mean, I'm not doing this for fame or views. I'm just doing this because it's something to reflect on and keep myself cool. I might be doing a playthrough here too of something soon. I don't know. Like I said, with Clusterfuck, I have to say this. I'm sorry. I have to say this. Fucking the douchebags like, oh, we're getting views, we're getting subscribers. They only got 20 subscribers, and their views are still not in the triple digits. I'm not saying, like I win or anything, because I don't talk to any of them. I'm not in any kind of competition with them, but and they can go ahead and make the prettiest videos using video editing software. But the truth is, and I mean, if he were to ever watch this video, I'd tell him to his face right now. If you don't have the creative content with your style of playing games, such as if your commentary is as boring as fuck, and like most of your videos are, people are just going to go watch something that's more exciting. I'm not exciting to watch. I'll be the one to admit that. I'm a boring fuck, but I try to make it somewhat enjoyable for people to enjoy. Like, I try to give them information, history, throw in my words here and there, or just tell a story while I play the game. I try to make people happy when they watch my shit, or at least enjoy what they watch. I try to interact, and obviously, oh boy, at shit fuck. He lacks that talent, or lacks that ability. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for some of the nice messages I received. And I'm trying to get better with the sickness. I still have it, but it's getting a lot better. Like I said, I'm not feverish. I'm feeling a little warm, but I think it's a little warm in here. But just getting my breath. So if I didn't touch base on any other things that I was trying to explain in the video, I do apologize. I'm bipolar. Please, I'm not using that as an excuse. I'm just saying I am bipolar. Sometimes I just don't touch bases on everything that I talk out of my mouth. But if I whatever, I'm just gonna shut up. I'm just gonna shut up. You guys have a great night though, and take good care of yourselves. And once again, if you have a family that is sticking together, enjoying the holiday together, cherish it, love it, live it, because there could be a time where it's just all taken away from you. Then you can end up like this guy. Do you want that for yourself? I would surely hope not. I wouldn't want anyone to be pneumonia. I don't like being pneumonia, but I have to be something. Good night, guys.